Well, first, let me just center this young Black man,
Please.
29 years old. Rovon and Rodney deserve to see their son grow old. He deserved, Tyre, to see his son grow old. And as a wife and a mother, I am heartbroken and devastated. I'm so tired of Black men being killed unjustly at the hands of police. This trauma is intergenerational. And yet again, we see Black parents wailing and weeping, a community grieving. Tyre should be trending for a beautiful picture of a sunset that he took, or a playful moment with his son, or maybe even being employee of the month at FedEx, not for this. And so what is it going to take? I am so tired of Black resilience being romanticized. This is a resiliency that is born out of policy violence, out of brutality, out of trauma and hardship. I would like for us to start normalizing Black joy instead of this sort of Black resilience. And so what is it going to take? How many more lives will we be tragically robbed of? What is it going to take? Trauma, and then we have to weaponize that trauma in order to get action, to compel action from our government. It is an outrage, but there are tools available to us. We just have to summon the political will to leverage them. And so we have to pass the George Floyd Justice and Policing Act. At a minimum, we should pass my bill to end qualified immunity, to send a message that you will be held accountable. You cannot act with reckless disregard for Black and brown bodies and lives with impunity. There could never be justice, because justice would mean that Tyre would still be with us. But there must be accountability.
I want to pick up on what you said about qualified immunity for police officers, because it was a sticking point that prevented it from passing in the Senate. You have called, as you just did, for an end to qualified immunity. I think it is important for those who don't understand to explain why that is such a vital aspect of reform.
Well, because right now there's no accountability, there's no repercussions. We need policies that condemn police brutality, racial profiling, and excessive use of force, policies that end the militarization of police, policies that put a ban on chokeholds and limit no-knock warrants. And we need to end qualified immunity. This is a protection that has been codified in our courts that does not allow for accountability when law enforcement has operated with brutality and recklessness and disregard for Black and brown bodies and lives. There's no accountability. So again, there can be no justice, but there must be accountability, and we can have that by ending qualified immunity. And we do need to pass the George Floyd Justice and Policing Act. But how many more lives? How many more bodies?
To this question about centering actual lived experience in policy, I want to turn now to reproductive access, because this week you and fellow Congresswoman Barbara Lee, Diane DeGette, Jan Schakowsky introduced Equal Access to Abortion Coverage in Healthcare Act. I want you to tell us about it, specifically how it would help make care for more accessible in a post-Roe era.
Right. Well, this is especially important because, hard to believe, but this week we're supposed to be celebrating the 50th anniversary of Roe v. Wade, constitutional right to abortion. And instead, with the Dobbs decision and Roe being overturned, we find ourselves in the wake of just unrelenting, coordinated, legislated attacks on abortion, justice, and reproductive rights, which the people of this country have affirmed time and time again that this matters to them on ballots throughout this country in the midterm elections. And the Supreme Court did something unprecedented, legislating from the bench seeking to overturn the will of majority of the people. And so it's important that we pass the EACH Act, Equal Access to Abortion Coverage and Healthcare Act, because we know just because you put abortion out of reach for people doesn't mean they'll stop seeking abortion care. It just means that it won't be safe, it won't be legal, and those that are our most vulnerable and marginalized and low income will struggle the most. Black, brown, AAPI, indigenous, disabled, LGBTQ. And so the Equal Access to Abortion Care and Healthcare Act seeks to repeal the Hyde Amendment, which is racist and discriminatory because it denies access to abortion care, to health care for those on Medicaid or other government-sponsored programs. I don't believe that one's access to health care, and abortion care is health care and a fundamental right, should be limited or dictated based on your zip code, your race, or how you pay your insurance.